Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. So, we have here a message from your higher self. This felt very like alchemy, it felt like inner transformation, it felt like an important message that is for your transformation of self, but also this might even be like a message from something that you have been alchemizing, okay? So we have pile one and pile two. Like always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Something doesn't fit, do not force it to fit. You are a sovereign being, you know what is best for you. And with that being said, timestamps and everything in regards to my shop, candles, all of that is in the link tree below. So we have the Libra and we have the Pluto. So let's get started. Let's see what is the message that your higher self has for you. Hello, pile one. If you chose the dice that has Libra on it, this is your reading. So let's have a look. Let's see what is this message that your higher self has for you right now. Okay, so for some of you, I'm hearing you need a good cry. So for some of you, there's still some emotion that is still there that you need to release or that you have been releasing, okay? What else am I getting here? Your answer is a yes to something here. I don't know why I'm getting don't doubt. Do not doubt. There's something here that your higher self is saying, why are you doubting? Why are you doubting? And they're saying that's the reason why you're crying. It's because you are releasing this doubt. So your doubt, your fears are the ones making you question something here. So let's see. You might be a Libra, sun, moon, or rising. You don't have to. This might be about a partnership. This might be about a contract. This might be about a situation with others as well here, because Libra is other people. This might be something in regards to finding balance. The prayer. Finding peace in something. This is giving Ma'at energy as well. And the judge. Look, that's very Libra. Okay. So there's something here that you're trying to judge, or you're trying to make sense out of something. And I feel like this is about a manifestation. This is about something that you have been praying for. This is like your karmic justice, but yet here we are questioning it. Here we are poking holes at it. Now, I feel like there's a new beginning because of the card that's over here that I'm trying to move out of the way. And it's the new beginning card. Let me show you guys. And it's like, that's the one that's kind of peeking through. So for some of you, you're like, am I going to be a mom or not, right? Or something about a child or a new beginning. Like, am I going to have this new beginning? But I feel for many of you, that's your karmic justice. Like, you're having a new beginning, but yet again, we are questioning it. We're questioning it. Yeah. Maybe because of a loss, or maybe a fear of loss, okay? Maybe because of a loss you experienced a while ago. Maybe this could have been something that you prayed for a long time ago and ya lo habías dado por perdido. Like, ya habías dicho, like, nah, no se va a hacer, no se va a dar. Translating to, you know, I prayed something a long time ago. It's taking forever. I am not, you know what? I've given up on this. This isn't going to happen for me. And so you kind of set it aside. But I feel like there is, look at that, great achievement, great success, happy success, and ascended masters. There's so many deities, energies around you, but it's kind of like, I don't want to disturb my status quo. Okay, because whatever this is, it is requiring you some type of leap of faith, some type of looking at things from a child's lens as well, from a child's perspective. And that's why I feel like you have been releasing a lot here, because there is this prayer. Either this prayer already came through, you have been feeling it, but it's kind of, it's this energy of like rocking your world in a way. And so it's stirring up a lot of fears. A lot of fears. And so you're trying to be the judge of this. You're kind of trying to be like, well, is this good or is it not? Is this going to lead to this beautiful path here where it has a little bit of green, lime green, yellow, and orangey? Like happy colors, confident colors, exciting colors? Or is it going to lead me to the skull, which is a Pluto energy? But whatever this is something you've been trying to reach. This is something you've been trying to obtain. Now, Look at the colors. They're very similar here. But again, this hand is coming out of the ground, which is giving Pluto, which is giving this energy of the underworld. So I feel like for some of you, you have been working through some deep shadow. And so that is the reason why you're kind of now being invited towards the light, being invited through this prayer, through this wish fulfillment. But you're kind of like, I don't know. Okay, is it, yeah, happily ever after? You are ready. Look at that. You are ready. You are ready for this happily ever after. You're ready for whatever this is to you, because this is going to be, there's a sense of individuality here. There's a sense of like, it's going to be different for everybody, but look, it's coming. It's coming. I feel like you've been reaching for it. But again, there's been this energy of being suppressed, or like being like, you know, I don't think I'll reach it type of thing. For some of you, it has to do with abundance, but whatever this is opening up a lot of abundance in your life. A lot of abundance, and you are ready. You're ready for this abundance. You're ready for this happily ever after in whatever way that looks like for you. Because again, that's going to be different for every individual. Let's see. And then I will read those at the end, but guitar and stereo. So for some of you, you are wanting to be musicians. Yeah, but you're playing it safe. There's something here. Your guides are saying, do not play it safe. Please don't play it safe, is what your guides are saying. It's time for you to rock on. It's time for you to show up. Whenever I think of guitar, I think of like, you know, being on stage. I feel like for some of you, you are going to be on stage in some way, whether this is because people are noticing you, whether this is because, you know, your music, you're going to be on, you know, on the radio or something like this, or I don't know, there's something about that, like being on stage, okay? I feel like here there is a lot of encouragement to like feel happy, to feel this moment, okay? Especially when it comes to the things that come to your creativity, to be creative, to show the world your creativity. Because you are here to share your experiences in whatever way that might be, whether this is through poems, whether this is through a vlog, whether this is through music, through painting, through seminars, whatever it may be. You are here to share your experiences and live boldly, shine bright, like share your gifts with the world here, because they are listening. The world is listening. Your community is listening. Your, you know, whomever is your community, they're listening is what your guides are saying, or they will. Or they will. Yeah, you're about to make some noise because my cat just made some noise over there. So I do feel like you're about to make noise. I don't know, in whatever way that is, but you're about to be heard. I mean, the stereos, it's loud is what I'm getting. It's loud. I'm hearing stand for your craft. Stand for your art. Claim your art, claim your writing, claim your acting, claim whatever it is that you're producing. Whatever this is, claim it. It's your turn. Okay, it's your turn to get your craft to be notified. Okay, notified. Wow. Okay, some of you are about to be notified, or there's a notification. To be recognized is what I wanted to say throughout this lifetime. For some of you, you're about to step into some type of like your dharma, your destiny, whatever that is. And it might be something in regards to, like I said, something creative here. I feel like your guides are saying it's okay to be rebellious. Don't play it safe. This is making me think of like rock. It's making me think of, I don't know why I'm getting AC/DC. I'm getting Kiss. I'm getting Iron Maiden. I'm also getting, oh, the one that sings Stairway to Heaven. I forgot Aerosmith. Bands like that. Okay, don't be afraid to make noise is what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid to make noise. Don't be afraid to speak up is what I'm getting here. Don't be afraid to speak of yourself. I don't know who this is, or speak up for yourself. There's something about that here. And poetry or expressing yourself is what is being noticed here. That is like, the world needs your authentic expression is what I'm getting here, okay? Don't be afraid to live your own tune, your heart's desires, your soul's journey. Because there's a lot of harmony here. There's something about the fifth dimension here. I'm getting that. 5D. Something here is 5D. Or you're extracting something from the 5D. I don't know what this is, but there's something about the 5D here. The stereo card. What am I getting with this? Six of Cups. This might be something that you always saw yourself as a child. Being on stage, singing, dancing, something like this. Something from past lives as well. There's a gift here that you are now ready to obtain. You're now ready to develop it even further in this lifetime with that Six of Cups here. You might be doing this with a soulmate as well. I feel like for many of you, like this energy of like bump up the volume. Be you, be loud and be clear. You're getting this message so strong, pile one. Be loud, be you, be clear. Time to rock out. Time to claim yourself, time to claim your craft, time to claim who you are, your authentic perspective, your authenticity. Time to be yourself is what I'm getting here. Not the vision of anybody else, but your own vision. And sharing that vision with others. I feel like your guys are saying, we are being loud right now. Are you listening? Are you listening? Because I feel like for some of you, you're not listening. The Knight of Wands, look at that. That's who I would see here on stage, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very impulsive. The Knight of Wands is someone who is ruled by passion, creativity. You know, they're always up to the next adventure. They are someone who is not afraid to travel, not afraid to try different things, not afraid to do cliffhanging, things like that, you know? And so I feel like your guides are saying you're stepping into the cycle of your life. Do not play it safe. Do not play it safe, okay? Don't do that. Also, for some of you, you're building something. Yeah, the fifth dimension. What is going on with the fifth dimension? Something about radio communication. Your guides are going to communicate something. Something about sound waves. Something about, for some of you, you might be doing music, sound healing. Something about radio. Someone's hitting the radio or someone's coming on the radio. I don't know what this is, but something about radio. It's time for you to project your authentic self to the world. And by that, I mean like showcase it. Showcase it, okay? Trust in divine timing. Trust that this is now divine timing, that this is happening now because that is it. 27 is significant. You are unbreakable. Do not be afraid of people judging. Hopefully this isn't lopsided. And if it is, I'm so sorry. As long as the message gets across, we are good. Separation. Yes, I feel like it's now time for you to focus on your own personal journey. Okay, I feel like you're crossing a threshold here. And divine blueprint. Yeah, there's something in your blueprint that is now ready to be developed even more. This is something you've done in another lifetime. That's why I'm getting a lot of like 5D energy. The wastelands, sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. So for some of you, you are coming out of this energy of tending to yourself, right? But this is a way of tending to yourself, is focusing on your own personal journey, your own desires, your own passion, your own creativity. Because I feel like whatever this is very exciting. Very exciting. There's a lot of travel. There's a lot of adventure here. And that's why your guides are saying don't overthink it, okay? Because I feel like there could be some overthinking here that's going on. Or maybe other people around you will make you kind of overthink it, stress, create worry here. But this is your rebirth. And your guides are saying claim it. Claim it loud and proud. Loud and proud. See? Timing. There you go. Look at that. I feel like if you guys did go through a period of slowing down, it was because you needed to remember that you are enough, that you are worthy, that you are lovable. Okay? Yeah, there's travel. For some of you, you will be traveling very soon. You'll be invited to travel. Again, this is a prayer. This is something you've been wanting. This is a wish come true for you. I do want to read here the prayer. And I'll put it up on the camera for you guys to read it. So I'll leave it here in case you want to pause and read it. But what is a prayer? When we are in a state of prayer and when we are not, to whom or what do we pray? The practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy for the omnipresent self-centered thinking that spins us toward illusion. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're moving from, and this could have been because of, certain beliefs, things like that. You're moving to a bigger story, a bigger vision for yourself. And I feel for many of you, your ability to pray or what you pray for now is coming in like real fast. Okay, it's manifesting real fast for you guys. Because now you have moved beyond your ego, right? Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is a simple surrender or service, whatever prayer is for you. This card reminds us of its importance. Great, quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. Again, I feel like, yes, have this energy of being humble, being grateful, but at the same time, when it comes to your art, when it comes to who you are, be loud about your authenticity, be loud about your art, be loud about your passion. Don't judge it. And, like they say, everyone's a critic, but that's okay. That's okay. Because once we put ourselves out there, everyone has something to say. But don't be one of those that you judge yourself harshly either. Because whatever this is, you are ready. You are ready to claim this. It's part of your blueprint. So don't play it safe. So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the Pluto card, this is your message from your higher self. Right off the bat with Pluto here, it's intense. It's intense, okay? Pluto, you might be a Scorpio. You might have Pluto in one of your angular houses, 1st, 7th, 10th, or 4th house. Pluto might be your ruling planet. Pluto might be your favorite planet. I don't know. But Pluto here lets me know that you have been in this transition. You have been going through a period of what we would call transformation, of death, and of rebirth. Okay, a lot of releasing, a cycle of your life where maybe certain things came crumbling down, right? In order for you to step into your power, in order for you to claim your personal power, to claim that which you desire, right? Also, you have been working through certain themes around control, sex, things that are taboo, things like that. So let's see. Let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah. Anima Mundi. Okay. And we have the heart. Oh. Okay, you guys. This is intense. Now, the reason why I say that is because whenever we're talking about our emotions, let's be honest, it's not an easy journey. And this one here, Anima Mundi, is kind of like the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, right? So I'm kind of getting the song Salt in the Wounds. If this is, I forgot the lyric, I'm willing to burn my own chains. That part of the song is what is standing out to me right now in my third eye. So I feel like for some of you, there is this reference or this point of like, you know what, I had to burn my own chain in some way here. And so This might have been in regards to a connection, in regards to themes of love, of your heart, of someone else, okay? Because the Anima Mundi card here in this particular deck, it's all about all that is, right? It is to accept all, reject none type energy. It is energy that is multifaceted. It is energy that it has so many layers to it. So maybe you're seeing different layers of what love is, what it's like to be in a connection with someone else, and what that consists of, and all the layers that it has, you know. And that comes to also things that you love, you know, like your goals, your passion, whatever it may be, that position that you want, looking at all the layers that come with that, right? All the cycles that come with that. And I feel like your higher self is like letting you know, like, yeah, this is what you're going through, right? There might be a lot of things astrologically that are initiating this in your chart, but I feel like you have to see that everything is bonded together, that everything is connected here. Everything is connected, and that everything should be celebrated. Even the darker themes, the darker aspects of Pluto, which would be the letting go, the surrendering, right? All those darker themes, but then also seeing the lighter themes, which are rebirth, um, which is your personal power. So like seeing the duality within a situation here. And I feel like for many of you, it has to do with themes of the heart. Also looking at certain barriers and dissipating those, letting those go, transforming those, alchemizing those, right? Because this card here in itself, if I recall correctly, it does have to do with initiation. There's an initiation of the heart space here, like at a soul level, because there is something here that is meant to awaken your unique light, to take you to another level. Okay, let me look at the other cards here. We have vomit and the cave. This is interesting because when I think of vomit, maybe for some of you, you have had physical symptoms as well of things that you have been releasing. Remember, Pluto is all about releasing. Things that you have been obsessing over, things that you have been wanting to control. And maybe you have had a lot of like nausea, maybe you've had some vomiting going on. You know, it's a form of release, it's a form of detoxing, right? And this is detoxifying from things that we are no longer needing, whether this is from your physical, emotional, and spiritual bodies. For a lot of you, there's this sense of like, you know, being in this cave, which is interesting because Pluto is underground. And we can see this is nighttime. So there's something about that, of looking at like the fine details of something here. There's a process, there was a process of unveiling something, whether this is your own heart or a situation with another, of like why I wanted this. Why was I attracted to this? Why was this a desire of mine? Why was I resistant to let this person or this situation go? That kind of thing. But there's an unveiling here. An unveiling of your heart space, of the blockages, of the things that made you resistant or separated from universal unity, or just unity with another, which I posted something very similar today on IG. But going back to these two cards here, it's something that needed, it was a necessary change that you had to go through. It was like you received a warning, right? It's kind of like when you vomit, when you smell something that's really nasty, when you eat something that was not good for you and you vomit, or again, it's kind of like when you're sick and you vomit. And so it's kind of like, okay, that's a warning. That's a warning. I feel like some of you got a warning. Or for others of you, it's just a symptom of feeling nauseous that has been coming up as a warning, as like a bell of like something is not sitting well with you and it's not working within your own system and it's not in alignment with your heart space. Are you paying attention, right? Because it's not working for you anymore. But are you willing to go there and explore it? That's kind of what I'm getting here. And so certain things need to change. And most of the time, this is a unwelcome change, let's be honest. It is. But nonetheless, that doesn't mean it's not a necessary change. I feel like for some of you, there was something that was not sitting well with you. And something was off. And either it was lacking structure, discipline, or it was something that I was like, I denied listening to my intuition for a very long time. And I feel like it's gonna, if this is something that is still going on, I feel like this symptom is going to get a lot louder. A lot louder for you. Because there's something here that needs to be released, okay? Whether this is shame, whether this is an emotion, whether this is anger, whatever it may be, it's now being exposed to you through some type of physical symptom in order for you to go within the cave. And that could be the cave of your own heart, your own emotions, to go into this hermit energy, if you will. It's time to go within, because that's what the cave gives me, this energy. That all the answers that you need are within you. So if you're looking for answers external to you, I feel like your higher self is not going to allow that to come through, because the answers that you need are within you. That keeps coming up. There's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done here for pile number 2. It's also this learning, how do you connect with your truth? How do you connect with your emotions? How do you connect with your intuition? I feel for many of you, either you've already done this, you're like already getting out of it, or you're just getting into it. Again, different timelines for different people here. For some of you, you had to face the most difficult part of yourself and of your reality. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of peace that comes out of that, because there was a lot of like turmoil there that needed to be looked at. If you right now need to protect yourself, if right now you need to take care of yourself, do so. If you need to go hermit for a little bit, do so as well. Okay? For a lot of you, you had to face yourself. You had to face your heart in a way, what was there. Whether this is because you needed to heal certain childhood wounds, because this was something that you needed to dive deep into your subconscious, whether this was because, something you wanted to hide out and not let others see, or maybe you yourself did not want to see this aspect of self or this aspect of a connection. It's kind of this energy of like, I wasn't allowing it to be aired out. Okay, it's the thing that I'm getting here. I did not want to look at it, is what I'm getting. The loving man. For some of you, it was the fact that you did not want to accept that someone was very loving towards you, because you didn't want to accept love. It was something that you were very closed off. Or maybe for others of you, it's a distortion of a loving man, right? The distortion of like, yeah, but this person, they show up this way, but you didn't want to see other things. But this is giving more like you weren't open to love. But we will see the rest of the cards. I don't want to jump the gun here. Page of Cups, yeah. Six of Pentacles. You weren't open to, there was this sense of like not being open enough. And again, I say this, use your discernment, okay? If this was a abusive, toxic relationship, please, no. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking here about someone that was there, showing up, giving you the same amount of like, let's say, of the love that you were pouring into this. This is someone who there was an equal give and take. This is someone who was willing to, and I don't like to use the word invest, but I will use it because it's the best way for me to get this message across. That was willing to invest, was giving with open arms, you know, was doing the gesture, was open here, was very loving, but there was a sense of like I was not open to it, right? It was something that I would not allow for whatever reason. Everybody's different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody has different wounds around their heart space and their emotions. But there is this sense of someone being around you that was very loving, was very caring, but there was certain things that you needed to face. You needed to face yourself. You needed to face certain wounds in order to progress, to move this forward. We go from the 5 to the 6. And the 5 is a very challenging number. We're integrating challenges, which is here the wounds, which is here certain things that were keeping you separate from love in order for you to achieve harmony with the 6, right? And success. So there is going to be there's going to be this harmony. Now, for others of you, there's also another message coming through. For others of you, there's someone who, yes, was very loving, but maybe their love language was always giving you things. And you were like, I just don't want to be gifted things, you know? And I know that's not for everybody. For some people, that is their love language, and that is okay. That is your love language. For other people, it isn't. And for someone here, it was kind of like, yeah, you buy me all these things, or you give me all these things, but that's not what I need. I need more emotion, right? Yeah, I deserve respect, and I am good enough. I feel like these are things that you've been working through. So for some of you, there could be like there was a lot of wounding around the masculine energy, and you had to face yourself in order for you to remind yourself that you do deserve respect, that you are good enough for someone to give back to you, for someone to love you, for someone to give you, for someone to open up and make that connection at the heart space here. Breaking free. There was a lot of things that you needed to break free from. Innocence. Okay, so this is something that could have happened a long time ago. Maybe your teenage years, or your first love, your first relationship. It's like there's something here where your innocence was taken away from your heart space in some way, okay? And we do have the Page of Cups here as well. Maybe from your first partner, with whom you had children with, I don't know. But this was a way of protecting yourself. This was a way of protecting yourself. But you are now breaking free. You have broken free, again, depending where you are on your journey. Because the Jeep, I was telling this to a client of mine that I did a personal reading earlier today. The Jeeps always remind me of military. And so I feel like this was something that you were at war with, okay? You were at war with, or you had a challenge here or something like this in regards to allowing someone in, because you guarded your heart space, and you have your reasons to do that. But I see that you have now broken free, or you are breaking free. Okay, so you are releasing a lot of the things that are blocking so you can create a new nest for yourself. And the fact that there are ropes here in this Jeep is kind of like, maybe you saw love as transactional. Maybe you saw love as like, oh, nobody can love you authentically unless they take something out of it, right? Or they, like, I don't know, there has to be a catch or something like that here. I want to read the heart one here. So this message is not going to be for everyone. And if it's not for you, that is okay. Maybe I invite you to listen to pile 1. Maybe that one will resonate with you. And if not, then maybe this video is just not for you, and that is okay. That is okay. Okay, the heart, the home, the center, and the throne. I'm going to leave it here if you want to pause it. But it is possible from an imaginal point of view to sense the heart as a place. Either we are there within the realm of expansion and compassion, or we have drifted somewhere else. There is no in between. It is common for us to leave this archetypal center without realizing it, as the world with its seductive twists and turns offer us frequent departure. We may even become a stranger to the landscape of the heart, leaving it vacant for long stretches of time. The seat of the heart is often reclaimed by nature, music, dance, and the presence of children and animals. This card encourages us to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots and enter the wild and sacred center of the self. The most precious throne in the galaxy is waiting for your return. So again, a lot of you had to go within the cave. You had to, in order for you to reconnect with your heart space. And I feel like at some point you lost that innocence there. Okay. So there's a sense of expanding. There's a sense of breaking free, a sense of breaking the walls around your heart. It's something that I feel like it was, again, it has something with the military. Either you are, you are part of the military, and if you are, thank you for your service. But there is something here around military, so fighting, or it was a struggle or something like this. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's like once you went into your heart space, it's kind of like you were taken back by what was there. And for a lot of you, there is someone around you who you're going to be sharing this throne with. That's for some of you. And then we have the wild rose. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness untamed. Yeah, for a lot of you, there was a lot of things, again, with the ropes, this energy of taming your heart, taming your emotions. I feel for a lot of you, you wouldn't allow yourself to feel love to the extent that at some point you did, due to some type of experience that you had gone through. So is this energy of like closing my heart to love. Because these are looking like, these women here are looking like ghosts. And it seems like it's the same woman. And it feels like they're aspects of her that, again, they look like ghosts. So they might be versions of her from the past that at some point were wounded, at some point, I don't know. But here she looks more aware. She's like looking straight at us. And here it's like she had her eyes closed. So there's something here that you had your eyes closed to something. That's why you needed to go in that cave. That's why you needed to go in this underground energy in order for you to do the deep transformation, to obtain this clarity within you. But that is what I have for you. Let me just pull some cards here from, I want to pull from my oracle from a long time ago. And then from another deck, and then I'm gonna call it a day for pile 2. Happily ever after. Look at that. Pile 1 also got this. So maybe you're coming from pile 1, and if not, I invite you to listen to that one as well. And your answer is a yes. Okay. Yes. And then in a couple of months, time frame wise, months. Or maybe you've been in this energy for the past few months. Psychic knowing. So this is something that you have been picking up at a psychic level. Also psychic healing you've been doing. End of a cycle. Yeah. You're at the end of this. For many of you, you're at the end of it. And I feel like you had to go there because there was something you were overthinking. And it wouldn't allow you to have like your happily ever after in some way. Finances. Focus on career, money, and workaholic. For some of you, in order for you guys to avoid going within, probably you focused a lot on your finances and your work. And so I feel like spirit might have done something, or your higher self might have done something that kind of slowed it down and set you down a little bit in order for you to go within, to go into the sweat lodge is what I'm getting. Yeah, because this was a cycle that needed to close out, because it was creating illusions here. It was creating illusions. It was creating things that were not real is what I'm getting here. But again, use your intuition. You guys always listen to your intuition. And this is what happened. It's like certain illusions needed to be dissolved. Yeah, so a new birth can happen. A rebirth can happen. March, April, May, and we are in May. And this is your personal development. All of this led to personal development because now you can let true love in, because before it will keep you at crossroads. So overall, it is a beautiful message. Like I said, there is a loving man around you. Again, we're not talking about a toxic connection, you guys. So don't, you know, at the end of the day, you decide what type of connections you want to stay in. But I feel like now you are open to divine union. You're now open to true love. And feeling that, allowing yourself to receive it as well, which was something that I feel like you wouldn't allow yourself before in the past. Something about July, so maybe your person is someone from their birthday June, July, or August, or something is happening around summertime for you guys. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.